What's going on, guys? So as you just saw, that was my final set of the Wendler 531 program, week 1, day 2, pull day, so deadlifts. So I started with a working set of around 255 for 5 reps, then I moved up to around 285, 295 for again 5 reps, and my top set was around 315, 335. I don't have the exact numbers in front of me, but anyway, so that was for a 5 plus set. I managed to get 12 reps. Not the best I've done, but was feeling a little bit sore that day. I know my current PR for around 315, 335 is actually around 15 to 18 reps. Um, but anyway, after I finished that, I moved on to my accessory movements for the day, treating it just as a general pull day, which I'll be showing you in just a moment. But we're going to walk through those, and I'm going to kind of give you guys some more information on how I'm doing my workouts and kind of what exercises I'm doing. So let's get right into it. Okay, so first movement we started off with was just a standard lat pull down. With this one, you really want to focus on keeping your elbows out to the side of your body, as you can see here, underneath your palms, and squeezing your shoulder blades together at the base of the movement. Then you want to let yourself slowly extend and let your shoulder blades roll forward and retract at the top. That gives you a full stretch and then a full squeeze. It really helps work the center of your back along with the outer head of the lat. You'll notice here that on my last set, I ended up doing a drop set as well. So I just took the weight, dropped it by about 10-20 pounds, and did as many reps as I could after that, which looks like around 3 or 4. So just something that I like to throw in at the end of every other set or so, just to keep the intensity up there. Next, moved on to dumbbell rows, and with this movement, again, you want to be focused on the contraction, so we're going nice controlled movements. You want to try not to let your shoulders dip too much, but you do want to get a nice stretch at the bottom. So you can see here I'm kind of rolling my shoulder blade forward and then letting that stretch my lat out at the bottom before pulling and contracting at the peak. Another thing to remember with this movement is you want to focus on pulling from your elbow. So that means that you're contracting your lat and pulling from the lat versus actually doing more of a curl with the weight. So next we move into a superset movement, which this one is a cable pullover superset with a kind of high cable face pull. So with the cable pullover, I use the widest rope or the longest rope that this gym has, and then keeping my elbows slightly bent but my arms straight. I'm just going as far up as I can, letting my shoulder blades roll forward before squeezing all the way through, and then just contracting my lats at the bottom. So then we moved into kind of our high face pull, and with this movement, again, it's basically we're going to be focusing on our lats. So we're coming up, letting our shoulder blades roll forward, coming back down, pulling from our elbows to contract both the center of our back and also and also a bit of our traps. So after that, moved into a standard dumbbell alternate curl. With this movement, a couple keys to note are: 1, keep your elbows locked at your side as much as possible. So you'll notice that I'm not letting them swing forward as I'm bringing the weight up. And then another is to not swing the weight. So this allows you to keep constant tension on your bicep, which is what we're trying to target. And then just nice slow movements. Really force blood into it at the peak, squeeze that muscle, and then slowly lower it. You'll notice here that I also threw in a drop set again at the end. So I just dropped the weight by about 5-10 pounds and then moved into just a drop set focusing on the negatives. So a little bit of swinging to get the weight all the way up, but real slow on the way down, letting that weight just stretch the muscle. Next, we moved into some barbell curls, and with this, instead of just a typical barbell curl, what I did was 21s. So that is, it's just another way to change things up. You do 7 partial reps, starting from the bottom of the movement to about halfway up. Then you move into 7 partial reps from halfway up the movement to the finish. And then after that, you move into just 7 full reps, all without resting. Give this a shot if you haven't tried them before. You'll get a very good pump. So, next exercise is just alternate hammer curls. And with this, again, same thing as with our standard dumbbell curl. Try not to bring your elbows too far forward. Try not to swing. And just really focus on the contraction at the peak and lowering the weight under control as much as possible. So this is a good one for growing the size and that extra width on your biceps. It also helps hit the forearms a bit. And then as you can see here at the end of my set, what I did was I just kind of leaned forward a little bit so I could use a little momentum and just pumped out as many extra reps as possible. So that's going to conclude today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, everybody.